My beloved child, today, I need you to hear this very clearly. Everything will be fine. No matter how dark the situation looks right now, I am with you, and I will make sure you come out on the other side stronger than ever before. I need you to let this truth settle deep in your heart, because it's more than just words, it's a promise. You've been overwhelmed, wondering if the struggle will ever end. You've asked yourself, will things ever get better? Let me answer that for you: yes, they will. I need you to trust me. You may not see the full picture now, but I do. I've already mapped out the path ahead, and I want you to walk it with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your every step. Every worry, every doubt, every fear, they are temporary. My plans for you are eternal, and everything will be fine. Child of mine, if you seek the abundance of my blessings, make your need known. Type yes, I need, and trust that my hand is ready to deliver all that you desire from me. My child, stop what you're doing for just a moment and let my voice fill your heart. The storms in your life feel intense right now, I know. It feels like you can't find a way out, like the waves are pulling you under. But I need you to understand the storms don't last forever. The clouds will part, the sun will shine again, and peace will return to your heart. Everything will be fine because I am the one calming the storm. You don't have to do this alone. I'm right here, walking with you through every challenge you face. You've been staring at the closed doors in front of you, wondering why things aren't working out the way you hoped. You've been praying, asking me for guidance, but it seems like nothing is changing. I want you to listen carefully, my child. I am working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean I'm not at work. I have a plan that is greater than you can imagine, and everything will be fine in time. Trust in my timing, not your own, because my timing is always perfect. Think about everything you've already been through, the challenges you've overcome, the obstacles you've navigated, and the strength you've found in the toughest times. Do you think I brought you this far just to let you fail now? No, my child. I will never abandon you. You may be tired. You may feel like giving up, but I want to remind you, you are stronger than you think, because I am with you. Everything will be fine, because I am the one holding you up, carrying you through the hardest days. Keep walking in faith, and you will see that the best is yet to come. I see the fear in your heart. I know the worries that keep you up at night. But I want you to hear me clearly now. Your worries are not bigger than my power. I created the universe, I hold the stars in place, and I am holding you too. There is nothing you face that I cannot handle. I am greater than your deepest fear, stronger than your biggest problem, and more powerful than anything that comes against you. Everything will be fine because I am on your side, and with me, nothing is impossible. There are times when things don't go the way you planned, and it's easy to feel frustrated or discouraged. But my child, I want you to know that I always have your best interest at heart. I see the bigger picture, and sometimes I close certain doors to protect you or to redirect you to something better. Everything will be fine because my plans for you are always good. Even when you don't understand what's happening, trust that I am working things out for your good. I love you too much to lead you astray. If this message has spoken to your spirit, my child, click the like button and let it be a token of your gratitude for my love. I know the weight you've been carrying, the trials, the heartaches, the disappointments. They feel like they are more than you can bear. But my child, hear me now. I am working through your difficulties. The very challenges that seem like obstacles are the same ones I will use to strengthen you, to mold you, and to prepare you for greater things. You may not see it yet, but one day you will look back and understand how everything you went through was necessary for your growth. Everything will be fine because even in the darkest moments, I am working for your good. Fear is a powerful emotion, and I see how it has gripped your heart at times. It whispers lies into your mind, telling you that things won't get better, that you're not enough, that there's no hope. But I am here to tell you fear is a liar. I am the God of peace, and I am here to fill your heart with that peace. Everything will be fine because I am replacing your fear with faith. Trust in me, and I will give you the courage to face whatever comes your way. Fear has no place in your life when you are walking in my love. You may be looking at your situation right now and thinking, there's no way this can turn around. It's too far gone. But my child, listen to me carefully. I am the God of miracles. I have the power to change things in an instant. What seems impossible to you is not impossible for me. You are on the edge of a breakthrough, and I am about to do something in your life that you never expected. Everything will be fine, not because of your strength, but because of my power. Keep believing, keep hoping, and watch what I will do. You've been trying to handle everything on your own, but I want you to know that help is on the way. I have seen your struggle, and I am sending people into your life who will help you, support you, and lift you up when you feel weak. You were never meant to do this alone. I am placing the right people in your path, and they will be a source of encouragement and strength for you. Everything will be fine because I am orchestrating everything in your favor, and you will see that you are not walking this journey by yourself. There have been moments when you wondered if I had forgotten about you, when it seemed like your prayers were unanswered and your hopes were fading. But my child, listen to me now. I have never forgotten you. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've cried, every hope you held on to, I have seen it all, and I am moving on your behalf. Everything will be fine because I am faithful. I keep my promises, and I will never abandon you. You are always in my heart and in my plans. You may feel uncertain about the future, unsure of what's next or how things will turn out. But I want you to know this: your future is bright. I have already gone ahead of you, preparing the way. Everything will be fine because I am the one who holds your future, and I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am guiding you into a future filled with hope and promise. In the midst of everything you're going through, I want you to find rest in me. Let go of the worries, let go of the fears. Rest in the knowledge that I am in control, and that I am working all things together for your good. My peace is available to you, and I want you to take hold of it. Everything will be fine when you trust me enough to rest, to stop striving, and to let me carry you. My peace will guard your heart and mind, and you will find the strength you need to keep going. You've been asking, seeking, and knocking, hoping for an answer to your prayers. I want you to know that I am the answer. Everything you need is found in me. Everything will be fine because I am working in ways you cannot see. Do you pray? Do you believe in? And do you trust in me? I will answer you, and when I do, it will be better than you ever imagined. I am not slow in keeping my promises. The answer is coming, and it will be right on time. My child, everything will be fine. I need you to believe that, to trust that, and to let that truth settle deep in your heart. I am with you, and I will never leave you. You are not alone in this journey, and you are not forgotten. The struggles you face today are temporary, but my love and my plans for you are eternal. My beloved child, will you extend your hand to support the work of my kingdom? Click below to buy me a coffee and help spread my message far and wide through this channel. Your love and contribution bring joy to my heart. Thank you, dear one, for your kindness. My adored, I come to you presently with an critical message. A time of extraordinary favoring is standing by you, a period filled with tranquility, triumph, vitality, and plenitude. I long to supply all of this and more to you, my child. Your decided travel and undaunted dedication in my nearness have not gotten away, my locate. For this devotion, you merit wonderful favors past compare. Review how I have shielded your way these past months, conveying you from hurt once more and once more. In the event that you look for open entryways and bountiful elegance from over, you must stay established in my lessons without wavering. Let no follow of question enter your mind presently or within the days to come. My nearness might stay with you continuously. Maintain a strategic distance from ways of resistance and pointless thought. Your put at my side is secure, appointed not, as it were, by my adore, but by your stalwart confidence in my promises. Beneath my careful eye, you'll until the end of time discover asylum. This month, open your heart and tune in eagerness to my daily guidance, for I will disclose the particular range I hold for you. Are doing not escape your trials to live in careless life void of meaning. You are significantly prized by me, indispensably to my design, your family, your children, and indeed your community. In the event that you believe my words, believe moreover in this. I have ingraining within you a one-of-a-kind mission. However, don't surge into deeds or wonders without my guide. Act not on ardent drive alone. Look for my shrewdness some time recently making choices. My expectation is to shower you with favors, but by my timing and strategy. You are not implied for the fortunes or ways of others, their accomplishments, or brief notoriety. For you, I have created remarkable endowments and a street flooding with undiscovered blessings and abilities. Even now, these prospects extend out some time recently you, and those gifts will arrive when suitable. But you must stay devoted to my lessons and ever in my company to claim what is yours by right. Without wasting time watching the interests of others, step into your destined place. Your dreams are nearing reality. Your most profound longings are before long to be satisfied, and your authority will flourish as never some time recently. You'll brim with energy for life, mettle to confront fights, and perseverance to endeavor in your work. Get ready to seize the region I have stamped out for you. But as you walk on toward triumph, let my words direct your each walk. Counsel me some time recently progressing. Commit to your way. Give your all, and exemplify grit in every battle you experience. Wherever your travel takes you, anticipate to find goodwill and regard. For you're to be a guide of sympathy and lowliness. I caution you not to tread the road of those who want the brief worship of this world, parading riches to earn transitory adoration and approval. In spite of the fact that washed in reverence, their hearts are destroyed, their spirits fasten to dream. When I give plenteous favors upon you, it is not for open exhibition or to lure the jealous. Control clear of the harmful weed of envy. Don't exchange your family's peace for empty plots. Avoid self-appointed mantles of administration or mentorship that would, as it were, nourish your pride. Safeguard your heart with the most prominent care. Hear these words with most extreme earnestness. You will opt to expel me or question the veracity of this message passed on to you. However, know that my word will accomplish its purpose. I have as of now inserted it inside your soul, and it'll without a doubt bear natural product. Indeed, presently, your life teeters on the brink of change. I favor, observe over, and bring increment to those steadfast to me who do not repel or desert me. I desire your victory in all ranges, fair as I long for your soul to thrive through my divine word. Your petitions might not go unnoticed. I don't wish you to look for me as it were in seasons of delight, melancholy, or feebleness. I welcome your supplications at all times. Take joy in your apology and cheer to see your eagerness for altar. Pay attention. Indeed, presently, I hone your spiritual locate and bless your soul with my all-powerful beauty. Feel my nearness. I am with you. Every promise I make to you might come to pass. Seek after me with vigor. Dig profound into my word and set out to ask appearing inconceivability. You'll find your dedication and belief have paid off luxuriously. Cry out to me, and I will answer, disclosing the tremendous and puzzling, overflowing with profound favoring. Plan to be astounded as I uncover secrets and offer favors beyond your comprehension. Certify your confidence in me. Know that this month is appointed for favors and supplication, delight and self-reflection. Pay near notice, letting no part of this message elude your take note. Devote this month to retaining my word daily, allowing it to leak into your soul and resuscitate you. Indeed, in the midst of trials, debate, rumors, ambushes, and vulnerabilities, don't give way to fear or weariness, for I stand beside you, willing to help. Child, if my words have brought peace to your soul, tap the like button and let your heart's response shine forth. I am not one or the other removed nor concealed from you. You will look heavenward, hands elevated in yield and reverence, however I stay at your side. I don't falter or disappear. Keep in mind, my pledge with you is unbreakable and my orders irreversible. Ought to you flounder, your honest to goodness regret coupled with straightforward belief will direct you back to the way of favoring, for I am your course, your autonomous God, your direct. You stand beneath my care, indeed navigating dry lands where the landscape is unforgiving and unforgiving. Indeed, in case your soul yearns for favors however inconspicuous, press ahead. Don't end or address my adore for you in light of your display inconveniences. These as well might pass. Take one more step forward in confidence and view. I will be there to welcome you, giving living water to slake your thirst and emollient your soul. Your glass, once purged, it will flood with oil. I will delicately cleanse your feet and tenderly dry them with my immaculate piece of clothing. You are significantly prized and regarded by me, possessing an adored place in my kingdom, inside your family and your current domestic. Never disregard you're predetermined to stay with me for endlessness. Your presence and reason are eternal, so ready yourself to dwell until the end of time in my sacrosanct nearness. Of course, it is your confidence that gives you confidence in what you trust for assurance that you simply will get each favoring asked of me. Your confidence is more valuable than any natural treasure, conferring intelligence for judicious choices and resilience to persevere. My heavenly soul communicates along with your deepest being, consoling you that indeed on the off chance that you bumble or drop, my cherish for you remains unshakable, and my nearness in your story irrefutable. You must never question this. Indeed, when engulfed by storms or confused by circumstances around you, the start I've ignited inside you'll never blur. My adored, get these words profound in your soul. I cherish you past degree. This truth will never alter. My absolution and the unused beginnings I happily expand are yours in wealth. Each morning as you rise, allow these affirmations to resound through your intellect, a grapple reminding you of my ceaseless nearness. Your travel brims with purpose. Retreat and careless holding up are not your calling. I expected for your development, for you to rise above shadows of vulnerability and see your genuine reflection a creation of grand excellence and inimitable worth, invested with uncommon excellencies, talents, and favors from your Maker. Review how you've got arisen triumphant from each past tribulation, not by your quality alone, but through my engaging nearness. Once you cried out quietly, it was my quality lifting you up, not unimportant coincidence or self-determination. Acknowledge this divine mediation, for it is in your ardent yield that you find my grasp and direction. In spite of the fact that you felt spurned, you've seen how I showered you with excessive cherish and come out to you. I did not weigh your botches against you, or maybe I pardoned your faults, rescued you from desperate straits, and granted you triumph accurately when you required it most. Within the months ahead, rest sure I stay close. I cherish you significantly and will ceaselessly remind you of this truth, knowing as I do how hearing my voice fortifies your soul. This strength, born of my adore for you, is endless. As you take after me wholeheartedly, travel through the coming days with steadfast confidence, diffusing favors everywhere you go. Expect ponders still hidden from you now, wells of bliss holding up to flood. But never disregard. Your staunch confidence, coupled with appreciation, will open heaven's storage facilities, showering you and your adored ones with sacrosanct endowments. So I ask you doubtlessly, will you believe my promise to you? Stand tall and step boldly into a victorious season, fueled by your confidence. My soul whispers delicately to your deepest self, mixing your heart with divine support and repairing way wounds with delicate assertions of my love. Day and night, I will support you with freeing truth, illuminating you to get a handle on your genuine personality and win over each impediment in your way. You have a place to me, my gutsy one, my powerful warrior, my winner. By remaining genuine, I will lift you higher and empower you for more noteworthy works. As you advance, your cries don't blur unheard. I am moved by your tears, well mindful of each one that falls. You seek after me with bona fide and sincere confidence, lowering yourself to ask my course for your life, completely cognizant of my warmth for you, and trusting my reaction will doubtlessly come. Your tears have cleared out their check upon my heart. In due time, I myself will delicately wipe each one away forevermore. Your enduring soul will be favored with dreams of my nearness. There's no ought to anticipate eternity to observe my splendor and grandness. Indeed, presently, you're fated to get wondrous gifts where you stand, all since of your persevering belief and dedication to me. Anticipate supernatural signs and ponders to unfurl through your confidence. I guarantee to bless you with the finest of endowments, like choicest wheat and brilliant nectar, continuously overflowing more than you request. March strikingly forward, for various endowments chase after you. Go out to welcome them. Through our partnership together, you're well arrayed to grasp all I have in store. Your supplications and perseverance have cleared the way for this happy minute. Colossal favors are indeed presently plummeting upon you. Cherish this hour, for you've been allowed life over again. I implant you with valor, reminding you not to look back over your bear at the past. Proceed enduring in supplication, laboring with astuteness and wholehearted commitment. Offer me your unified heart and devotion. Look for my confront persistently, and all your needs will be provided liberally. Consider these words day by day like invaluable treasure. Hurl wide the entrances of your soul, and I will enhance you past degree with confidence, trust, and adore. As you journey through life and face challenges, be mindful your foe endeavors to dissolve your faith, undermine your confidence, and take your peace. However, harbor this truth: no constraint exceeds the adore and specialist of your brilliant father, who cherishes you significantly. The adversary points to hurt you, however his endeavors are eventually weak against my might. Cunning and malevolence will buckle and drop. All who contradict you may wind up perplexed and embarrassed. I admonish you to get a handle on your genuine identity, not as the world may name you, but as you really are in my given eyes, good and change. You opened your soul to me, and I grasped you, catalyzing a radical alter inside. Grasp self-love, move forward, and handle impediments with strength and clarity, remaining genuine to the lessons I've laid out for you. I pour out my soul upon you, a sacred fire, implanting each fiber of your being. The ancient is gone, the modern has come. This overflowing ushers in a season of divine increasing speed. Plans slowed down for a long time will all of a sudden burst forward and bear natural product overnight. Anticipate sudden breakthroughs and turnarounds. Observe as I amplify your impact for my wonderfulness. The restricted gives way to the unlimited as you step into the domain of the marvelous. Child, I am catalyzing exponential increase and fast multiplication over each circle of your life: relational, budgetary, work-related, and otherworldly. You may finish more within the following 12 months than within the past 12 a long time combined. The seeds you've sown steadfastly in lack of clarity will abdicate a bountiful harvest for all to see. This sensational turnaround is my imperial organization. I am bringing you out of isolation and into the spotlight. Modern associations, collusions, and associations are shaping indeed presently. I'm opening up openings that appeared forever closed. Anticipate divine crossing points and key arrangements with those who will take your vision much more distant than you ever see alone. Indeed, as you step into more noteworthy perceivability, stay humble and remain wu. Protect your heart from pride or presumption. Keep in mind the pit from which you were protected. Brag as it were in my control and elegance at work inside you. Deliver me all the wonderfulness as I quicken your impact. The boundaries are cutting down. I am extending your reach and capacity on each side. The ancient wineskins may not contain what I am almost to pour out. Yes, a tidal wave of unprecedented favoring and favor is peaking presently, before long to crash forcefully over your life, family, and occupation. An unstoppable crescendo is checking this Cairo season. As this wave propels you higher, your courage will as it were develop brighter. The greater the elevation, the more clearly I'll observe my reason for you. With this unused point of view, your vision will significantly grow. You may dream bigger for my kingdom, implore bolder supplications, and take more prominent dangers for the gospel. The fire closed up in your bones will compel you to progress my motivation over unused wildernesses. Flooding gifts, anticipate as you give me your yes. Typically as it were the starting. More prominent outpourings of extraordinary elegance are in store in the event that you stay humble and yielded. As you walk in reliable obedience daily, anticipate ever-increasing measures of my spirit, a never-ending surge tide within the battlements, renewal, and restoration wherever you set foot. My sheep listen, my voice, my spirit, within I'll direct your each move. Remain fast to tune in sight to comply. Don't incline on your possess understanding. In all your ways, recognize me, and I will coordinate your steps into the foremost productive pastures. Precious child, your gift through super thanks is an offering of love that multiplies. It allows my message to reach those in need of hope. As you click that button, you are sowing into a harvest of blessings that will overflow in your life. Radiance is standing by as you yield control and let me lead you on this experience. Unheard of delight dwells around the twist. Throw caution to the wind, grasp the season of divine speeding up I have saved for you alone. Together we'll wander out to strange skylines and deeper waters overflowing with breakthrough. We'll dispatch out into the profound and cast wide the nets of the gospel, pulling in a capture past anything you dared ask or imagine. My blasting light inside you is covered up now, not just like the dawns to begin with light. My eminence rising upon y'all pull in numerous hungry souls from removed lands. As you serve recuperating and flexibility in my title, they will discover divine rebuilding and merciful shield beneath your wings. Yes, numerous who were once misplaced, broken, and surrendered will find their genuine having a place through the life-giving cherish penetrating your soul. My heavens brilliant burn on fire inside you. Whole eras will come to walk in my marvelous light of recovery and share of my inexhaustible life, which you so readily apportion. The bequest of your confidence will swell through ages to come. Your adore for me will ignite flares of dedication in incalculable hearts. In fact, red-hot ones should emerge in your wake, carrying this intercession from era to era. My guarantee stands until the end of time. The works I have called you to fulfill, you may total to flawlessness through my grace, which never falls flat. Our commission travel presently quickens. Keep your eyes settled on me, cherished. Disregard diversions with single-minded commitment. Restrict nothing I inquire of you. Believe in my outstretched hand to lead you and provide all you would like to achieve our brilliant errand with delight. Fix your look upon the concealed, that domain produced of my very nearness where you started and will one day return. But for presently, you've got imperative work to embrace here. Together we'll sparkle heaven's undying brilliance into the darkest valleys covered on soil. My blasting nearness goes some time recently you, indeed through the shadowed wild recolored, with sin's revile. Carry my lighting up nearness ever some time recently you irradiating burn dispersing all anguish and lose hope. Bear the searing light strikingly on high raised tall my brilliant standard decorated with redemption's fire. Forward presently, O warrior mine, we ride forward with unyielding reason. Few, I make all things unused. Divine inversion and generational turnaround go to this noteworthy hour as paradise attacks soil. Light uproots obscurity favoring triumphs over reviling life swallows up passing for all forever. Let acclaims ring out, adored. Lift your voice and adore, offering up the give up of thanksgiving. Laud my magnificent title, my holiness and flawless splendor. Lift up my incomparable beauty, which secured your life that pivotal day when I got to be your sole fixation. Gracious, sing my acclaims with desert, valuable one. Move with delight as we march on toward destiny. A savage journey for more of my show presence compels us ever forward, with single-minded resolve. We are going not yield or see back until my totality soaks your soul with inimitable glory and ponder. Divine experiences anticipate around each turn. Changes once considered outlandish as my profound appearance crashes over your life with gathering force. Fortifications tormenting eras will disintegrate overnight as my tenacious tornado of control tears through. Cherished, nothing can block this approaching intrusion of breakthrough from your supreme ruler. You, I am raising up a firewall of flaring blessed messengers around you, guardians commissioned to clear a way for heaven's official takeover. I alone creator your story. I have talked, my orders will not return void. Divine turnaround commences, delay is crushed. My cherished child, regard my words and draw close. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one genuine and living God who shaped you and knows you intimately. Since the daybreak of creation, my look has taken after you, filled with fatherly love. I planted inside you an undying spirit, a seed of divinity shining energetically in the midst of the rotting haziness of a fallen world. In spite of the fact that humankind turned absent, I have never ceased seeking after you. My covenant love endures until the end of time. I made you in my picture for relationship, designed to walk in organization. However, you chose independence, straying far but never past my reach. In spite of dismissal, I ran to meet you as a cherishing father, inviting home his long-lost child. My heart broke as I observed you battle beneath burdens as well overwhelming to bear. But I remained close, maintaining you within the profundity of your lose hope. My soul lifted the cloak, rousing inside you an unquenchable yearning for reason. I mixed your heart, compelling you to rise over your torment, to overcome, to wander past self-imposed confinements. You felt an overwhelming constraint impelling you forward. That was my cherishing hold securing your steps. Your life-giving soul set you separated, uncovering your genuine personality as my valuable treasure. I have never misplaced locate of your characteristic worth and potential for great. In spite of the fact that storms may assault you, the seeds of enormity I planted may lie torpid for a time, but given the proper conditions, they will burst forward with startling resiliency. I know your mystery dreams, adored, for I conferred them extravagant dreams anticipating fulfillment. The start of heavenly creative ability still touches off your exhausted heart as you review those young goals, but thwarted expectation darkened your face. As outside voices planned to stifle my truth, allegations took root, announcing you were as well little, as well powerless, undeserving. Dormant compelled compromise, and you withdrawn from seeking after your reason. However, one dream denied to pass on. Protected in your heart of hearts, an ember of trust continued within the midnight hour. My soul breathed on that delicate fire, and it busted brightly once more. I fanned into completion your vision of a prospering life and opened the stores of versatility inside. Listen me presently, my brave-hearted child, as I talk personality and predetermination over you. As of paradise stand at consideration, prepared to back each guarantee with control and nearness. What I have appointed cannot be obstructed, turned around, or repudiated. Take this word and let it take root. You were made for triumph, not overcome. My deliberateness plan conceive you for success and greatness. Deny to accept the vile whispers reverberating past torment. You bear my image inside, and nothing can partition you from my excessive cherish. Expel fear and step forward in boldness, envisioning yourself as of now triumphant, as of now free. Permit each word to serve recuperating to covered up places of disgrace and insufficiency. Get this as a new disclosing of your interminable character. You're ordained to sparkle shining with inventiveness, to improve and make. While others maul, you'll flourish, overcoming each deterrent through dependence on my soul. Favoring and increase will chase you down until you're overwhelmed. You'll pass them on like a conduit of my goodness. As you commit to caring liberality, fear of need loses its grasp. Grasp this prophetic picture you're situated to be significantly utilized. Presently is the time to play little or stand up to extending. There will continuously be challenges along the upward climb, but genuine victory requires checking the taken a toll and pushing past consolation to claim modern domain. Domain close the voice that calls you higher, and you may scale unused statures. Permit me to secure vision like a light lighting up each step, uncovering potential where others as it were see confinement. Together we'll do the incomprehensible through relentless, venturesome confidence. In a world filled with careless diversion, my look singles you out. Whereas skeptics mock the concealed, your unflinching belief moves my hand. Pushing the skeptics through significant control in our organization. Proceed developing affectability to my promptings. Step out and observe wonder arrangements show that may as it were be ascribed to me. Our relationship is the catalyst that will push open doors once fixed close. You require only remain steadfast in confidence, refusing worry's loss of motion. Together we are going to open each blocked off stronghold. Don't fear the turbulence of temporal trials or be vexed by those fighting for your devotion. I am bringing clarity within the middle of perplexity. Cast off lament over past botches and reflect my look of enchant over you. I redeem life's intrusions after you abdicate them to me, changing impediments into openings. Adored, magnificence is standing by revelation in the midst of seen brokenness when inspected through eyes of forever. Here I stand, arms open wide to grasp your story. Will you welcome me into your unraveling? Drench yourself over again in my living word and be reminded of my heart toward you. Permit these reverberating guarantees to cleanse your recognition until seeing yourself as I see you gets to be reflex. Receive every word as an grasping welcome to more profound closeness with me. Sit here in my nearness until my peace covers each anxiety and frailty. Keep in mind, my heart is moved by humble truthfulness more than elevated words or outward shows. My spirit testifies to your soul simply are totally pardoned, completely acknowledged, and affectionately enchanted in. I know your most profound wants are for association and contribution over temporal nickeks. Set your center on fostering spiritual vitality, and watch every measurement of life blossom as a result. Beloved, I call you to join with others who seek my voice and my peace. Subscribe, and allow my words to uplift your spirit and inspire you every day. I am honoring your starvation and lining up openings for important impact. Say yes to the experience I have arranged. The status quo will not fulfill. That fretful mixing inside can as it were be captivated by my wild, untamable soul. Forsake yourself to sacred submission, it'll continuously lead to favoring. As your confidence reinforces, stand back in amazement at what I am finishing through your diminutiveness. Wonder that the ace would show his craftsmanship through common clay like you. Blessed yield gives solid soil for marvels to require root and age. Self-reliance gives way to God-reliance, and all over you turn. Arrangement is standing by revelation. With my promise preserved, all adequacy in all things, you may need nothing great. As you chase my needs, trials require not undermine your sense of security in me. Permit way to idealize your character and clarify your calling. Remain unfaltering through seasons of hardship and expectation. The aiding collective replied supplication will come to full term accurately as I appointed. Until at that point, hold firmly to my guarantees and hold freely natural discernments of delay. Fair, since you cannot however see all I am creating in inconspicuous domains does not invalidate my advance and reason. Perseverance will procure compensate distance surpassing show inconvenience. Don't relinquish that which I am birthing in you. In this pregnant delay, my timing is immaculate. Both hold up and work with rise to vigor and carefulness. I store inside you day by day supernatural strength. Rise to the errands designated. You deny to suit mounting exhaustion or make concessions to depletion that lead no place. There's beauty adequate for each step of this sacrosanct travel. Combat stretch with my nearness, trade stress for worship at my feet. Permit my cherish to dismantle destructive thought designs, and where you are feeling insufficient, I am more than sufficient to compensate. Offer me your tangled endeavors, and through my soul, I will bring arrange and arrangement. Learn accommodation sometime recently those in specialist, for this refines you for more noteworthy impact. Lay down anxiety, cruelty, and disobedience, put on modern articles of clothing of lowliness, honor, and wholehearted benefit. The tall call of paradise requires similarly tall character to steward it, but I am satisfied with perseverance that develops obligation. Creating development takes time, so worry not once you bumble. My teach creates remaining control and aptitude. Your sympathetic authority will pull in those craving for truth, who see my winsome ways modeled in you. I am investing now in building capacity for a compelling gather and remunerate afterward, as souls are drawn to me through your earnestness. This work of internal change serves an interminable weight of wonderfulness. So come presently, my adored, cease striving to secure your centrality through ceaseless efficiency. In spite of the fact that I want you to steward time and gifts well, your worth rests exclusively in my full acknowledgement, not fluctuating execution. Your fundamental belatedness to me cannot be earned or relinquished. Unravel your identity from careers, awards, or groups of onlookers and grapple exclusively in me. I am welcoming you into more profound measurements of productive rest in my nearness. Hush anxiety, nagging pace setting, and adjust to my delicate pulse, learning dependence over again. At my feet, taste fulfillment from the well of living waters I give. Permit me to realign needs that instill peace in your deliberate interest. We are going walk this experience relentlessly together, my adored child. I come to you nowadays to offer consolation and heading to your weary soul. The burdens of this world weigh intensely, and at times the way appears darkened by shadows. But take heart. I have not deserted you to walk alone. Let my light direct your steps as I renew your soul with trust and delight. Don't be embarrassed to look for me, for I want that we would share the foremost insinuate of companionships. I get at the questions and fears that shake your confidence. That is why I amplify my hand in welcome, calling you to walk with me once more along a path now congested but still recognizable. Together we'll clear the debris blocking our way. No boundary can keep us apart, no matter how tall it's built. On the off chance that you take my hand and believe, what wondrous insider facts I long to whisper as we conversation within the profundities of night. For you alone are privy to my considerations and ways to you. I uncover my plans for favors however undreamed. But heed well my shrewdness, utilizing it for great and not unsuccessful aspiration. Let your to begin with obligation be favoring your family, whom I moreover adore. Disregard not those closest by reaching distant past your get a handle on, for a house separated cannot stand tall but will topple beneath its possessed weight. Take continuously the humble situate, deflecting envy's look. Leniency appeared, not eagerness, opens prosperity's entryway. Riches freely held can support development, whereas tight clench hands starve the soul. Life's genuine treasures are not gold or jewels or maybe. Esteem most your hearth and domestic. Support connections over seeking after popularity. At that point you may know incredible pickup and walk in uprightness with me. Each unused daybreak look for my confront in stillness. My book holds intelligence, guzzle profound drafts. So benevolence opally, wherever your path leads. This is often my respectable work to lift the fallen, recuperate the debilitated, spread mercy's emollient. In this, you ended up my hands and heart extended in a harming world. And as you allow, so it'll be given back, full degree. For bounty flows from open hands. Where you go, there I am too. Whether you are feeling my nearness or not, I see. I know your outline and all your ways. Not one sparrow falls obscure to me. So how much more do I see you, your fears, know your considerations. Come, empty your overwhelming burdens and discover in me sweet rest. My arrange for you brims with goodness and trust. Believe me nowadays, and walk in certainty down streets once dubious but presently shining with my light sparkling beyond any doubt. The past, with its laments and what might have been, might blur as the modern day breaks. Its brilliance uncovers destiny's street implied for you alone. I have presented uncommon endowments to prepare your travel, but disregard them not. What benefit is buried treasure? Utilize well these apparatuses I give to favor and lift hearts bowed down, for this you were made. Walk tenderly in lowliness down streets others travel. Judge no one hastily, but look for in step to get it sometime recently casting fall. Contempt as it were breeds more, whereas kindness feeds the soul. Seek after peace with those adjacent, both companion and the peering adversary. In this way, concordance will stamp your days. When misfortune assaults, set the lies on me. I will appear the astute reaction, the word suitably talk to diffuse contention and foster community where once held up thistles. I am emerging. The dim light of sobbing yields to joy's shining unfolding. The storm, however, seethes but will pass. My nearness brings wholeness and mending analgesic. I break oppression's burden and toss wide jailed entryways long closed by rust and impassion. Breathe freedom's sweet disgust once more. No control of hell can stand against the triumphant church progressing in my title. Satan sees but has misplaced the war, his conclusion is demolished. Hence, lift tall your standard of command indeed in the midst of distresses. Broadcast my triumph to dejected souls. Yell that the tomb is uncovered. The sting of passing is invalidated. Tell all who will hear salvation's great news, recuperating, and trust have a place to all who accept. Unused period first lights presently. Observe and supplicate as ponders unfurl. Supernatural occurrences affirm my word, guaranteed with signs and control. But guard your heart from pride. In these final days, numerous claim my title but need my spirit's seal. Escape egotistical aspiration that erodes unity's bond. Look for to lift others up, not pick up a claim for yourself. Put no confidence in rulers nor children of men, in whom no salvation lies. I alone recover and heal all self-seeking streets dead end in worthlessness. No man's land, pour yourself out for others, telling your life is not in case as it were my kingdom progresses. At that point y'all walk in genuine authority and everlasting triumph along with your Lord. My child, how my heart longs for you. When storms pounce upon or the way ahead appears unendingly disheartening, the darkest night shines shining to me. I require no moment sun to appear the way. Where human locate comes up short, my eye punctures each shadow. When your quality blurs, mine remains full and undimmed. Have I not said I will never take off you stranded or alone? My nearness might cheer your heart when all other comforts escape. I will uplift your head and put unused tunes on your lips. Your sobbing might abdicate to giggling, shinning, and full. Distress perseveres but a season, whereas delight wells up unceasingly. You would like as it were call my title. When difficulty strikes, I will reply quickly. My grace will clear your most profound wound once you but inquire. No matter the offense, my cherish covers all. None lie past the reach of my leniency. When penitence blooms, let not the scornful convince you something else. Their hearts judge by outward appear as it were. But I sound the chambers of each heart and weigh thought processes concealed to mortal eyes. It would be ideal if you tune in not to those who deny my readiness to excuse completely, no matter how egregious one's trespass. The cross has blasted an unavoidable path to my heart where healings flourish. That sacred tree has nullified Satan's each allegation against you. Unworthy in spite of the fact that you're, but don't flounder unnecessarily in blame for wrongs long past. My blood talks elegance and louder. My enthusiasm has delivered your soul and opened wide the entryways of leniency, calling you to enter joy's corridors. Waiting in lament picks up nothing but ransacks you of quality implied for today's assignments. The foe wants you shackled to yesterday's grease. In this way days to tomorrow's shinning trust I expected for you. Take off inert tombs to their quiet and apparitions to frequent their shadows. You have got living work that requires your hands and feet nowadays. If this message has stirred your heart, my beloved, show your love by pressing the like button. Let your action reflect the gratitude within. Recover this minute in reliable acquiescence, and tomorrow will unfurl sweeter guarantee still. Much I would, however, appear you ponders clouded from gloomy eyes by decay. Traditions shroud my book holds such riddles. Unlock its pages and drink profound of shrewdness ancient however ever unused, for inside those clears out lie discharged maps to life's genuine treasure. Experience is standing by the way stands open for those brave to take after. Will you? May you walk the glory street along with your ruler. I have flung wide the entryway once covered up and fixed a quick none present that can near what heaven's Lord has opened. No tote is the way to closeness once lost when sin manufactured bars unbreakable by human implies. And now not at the external ports the shade is torn, giving all who accept entrance to the sacred put concealed since Eden's bowers were misplaced. Legal natural products presently hang free for the taking. No cherubim guarding access, eat and be filled, drink and no life interminable. For I have obtained this dinner, it fetch me beyond a reasonable doubt, but consider it my blessing to you, confirmation of my excessive cherish. Continuously keep in mind this luxurious give up that tore the cloak, giving you recharge get to the sacrosanct put in my exceptionally heart. Each throb of starvation uncovers your require for me, the bread come down from paradise to nourish the starving soul. I anticipate your coming at love's table spread. My book predicted the antiquated way where faultless feet once trod in day-by-day communion with their God. But brambles and chokes of lack of concern secured that limit way as it were phantom strolled there at that point. A door commanded, clear the way for traveling feet once more. Presently signs confirm prophetic ways long ignored. Open afresh, whoso will may come to living waters, still sweet, still free. Why wait at that point by broken cisterns that hold no cheer? As it were, intensity breeds in stagnant pools. My cherished, your worth surpasses any treasure this world can manage. No vault floods with such invaluable plenitude as I present upon my individuals. Your sovereignty, delivered and re-established. Your noblest guarantees unceasing rewards soil has not seen nor challenged dream. Ants lift tall your head, unashamed, indeed in poverty's clothes or distresses. The kingdoms of this age totter toward inescapable demolish, whereas my kingdom stands until the end of time. Gracious, the riddle of astounding beauty, that adore himself would robe substance and come to you, you who spurned his call and chased brief shadows. For you, the untouchable did not deny the cross, but or maybe rasp the disgrace and disdain. Why such luxurious sympathy for rebels born beneath wrath revile? Exclusively since luxury characterizes my nature, whose being is adore. I long desirously over each soul acquired by such dear fetched. My enthusiasm knows no limits when seeking after misplaced sheep. Subsequently, comes strongly when edginess wrecks delicate trusts. Unload fear's biting burden at my feet, and exchange it for persevering peace the world cannot take or lessen. Your shortcoming presently is an event for my strength's exhibit. Bloat readily in your needs, that my adequacy may sparkle. I will trade your life for my restoration control, boundless and ever-renewing as the first light. Future's horrible questions hold no fear for my individuals completely trusting their direct. Your security rests not on stockpiles of merchandise or resourcefulness. Best plans unsupported by my might come up short. Confidence builds on deliberate influence over inconspicuous results, guaranteed in love's guarantees kept. So walk the tall street with head elevated. In spite of the fact that storms ambush, light still flickers through the anguish, appearing the upward way. Scars of previous trials presently affirm trust, unashamed, to heart's dove in show obscurity. The morning however nears, when night bows once more to brilliant sunrise, yielding to love's victory. The cross stands tall, in spite of the fact that Satan seethes and hordes cherish night more than light. Select or maybe bliss and desist the unsuccessful chase of Moriah's airy. Unsuccessful and empty. Their guarantee summons ever out of reach within the wind, but I grant substance, securing with strings of cherishing thoughtfulness all who seek my confront. Tolerate in the shadow my grace gives. At that point you will walk ways once questionable and debilitating with intensity and cheer, for my nearness brings unending supply to the hungry heart. Presently the enterprise really starts, my cherished child. I talk these words to you specifically from my divine domain. Open your heart and tune in closely, for I wish to confer my boundless cherish and eternal wisdom upon your soul. You have persevered much hardship in your life's travel, hence far heartbreak, selling out, misfortune. Such visceral torments cut strongly like a cut to substance. However, you must not near yourself to cherish or withdraw inside out of fear and doubt. I tell you genuinely, the change is happening around you, in spite of the fact that troublesome are being guided by my hand to clear your way of obstacles and those who would do you hurt. Stop in the midst of the chaos and abstain from confinement. Proceed supplicating and insincere, giving much obliged, indeed, as occasions unfurl that you just don't however get it. Meet each individual with sympathy, not fear or judgment. I am continuously close, my child, coordinating complicated favors past what you'll be able envision. Have confidence in my divine timing, and take comfort in my grasp. I know you're feeling deserted when connections flounder and openings blur. It would be ideal if you don't lose hope when others fall flat to esteem the adore you allow so openly. Such is the nature of human bonds, delicate, impermanent, and subject to the winds of alter. In the event that certain souls must exit your life, discharge them without intensity. Wish the well and let it torrent shade to intelligence. Over time, you may never walk alone, dear one, for I am ever by your side. The domain of natural attachments is one of perpetual coming and going, of clashing hellos and farewells. This does not lessen your worth, your cherished past degree in my kingdom, created intentionally to fulfill an interesting fate. Have strength, and continue strikingly down the way I enlightened some time recently you. The past may pull at your soul, but you must not turn back presently. Your genuine domestic is standing by in the midst of the stars, a put of brilliant light where related souls dwell in peace. I should direct your steps on the off chance that you but inquire. You will address why I allow bad form and misfortune to befall good-hearted individuals, why life's travel can be so tempting. Know that hardship and fiendish start not from me, but from mortal flaws within the blessing of free will. Yet my divine adore recovers all, enduring for a better reason. See life as a classroom, and challenges as openings to develop intelligence, flexibility, and sympathy. Steadily, the cloak should lift and all will be made clear. Until at that point, cling to faith, pray frequently to resume your inner light. When shadows undermine to surpass you, indeed the darkest night passes to first light, uncovering breathtaking magnificence. You're distant, more grounded than you know, my child. Believe in this continuously. I get it, you're feeling insufficient, getting my favors given past botches frequenting your soul. It would be ideal if you discharge this overwhelming self-judgment. My give up cleanse you of sins, recolor, acknowledge this blessing of elegance, unreservedly given and with bliss. Center not on what is missing, but on your characteristic wholeness in my locate. Blemishes and disappointments instruct more profound lowliness, developing the soil for recovery seeds to grow. You're impeccably cherished as you're, my dear heart. Never disregard this truth. Presently is the time to honor your bona fide self and take after where your soul's wisdom leads. Many tribes, gifts, and callings weave an interconnected embroidered artwork reflecting divine aim. Yours is but one luminous thread, however integral to the entire. Have the strength to shine your inner light without apology or delay. There's no have to be accommodate to outside desires depleting your soul. Vitality streams where attention goes, show through purposeful what you want to involvement in this world. Start by blessing those closest to you with cherishing words and activities. Indeed, little kindnesses can recuperate connections strained by long-lasting grievances and mistaken assumptions. Pride and inner self often obstruct the way to compromise. However, in case two souls snared in strife humble themselves sometime recently the other, peace may delicately rise. What control words of statement of regret, pardoning, and kindness can have in dissolving outrage and harmed,